everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Today I will show you how to do another baby hat. This hat here is for baby for 3 to 6 months. As you can see, it's a reversible stitch. It's the last stitch that I showed you, stitch number 84. It's called Petit Pois or little green pea stitch. As you can see, it's very pretty, very nice. I like the way that it looks. It's a thick texture that it gives it. I also did this one here, which is an adult size. As you can see, it's also very thick, very nice. I love the way that it looks. I used the chunky yarn for this one here, but I will show you how to do this one in another video. But for today, we're going to be doing this little hat for a 3 to 6 month old baby using a yarn number 3 or a baby yarn. As you can see, it's very nice and thin, and a crochet hook number 4.5. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we need to do for this hat is we need to create the base of our hat, or this part here, and how I do that is I did a loop here, and then I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and then on the second chain from the hook, which is this one here, I'm going to grab the back loop and do a slip stitch here, slip stitch on this one, on the second, slip stitch on this other one. There should be four slip stitches. That's 3, and one more time here. And then to do the next row, we're going to chain 1, turn, and again we're going to only grab the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. This hat that we're going to do now is for a baby about 3 to 6 months. If you have a baby that's younger than that, I would recommend you measure your the around the head of the baby, and based on that, make this that long. Make the base of the hat that long. So you're going to continue this way until you have that size, and I will show you on the next video once we have it complete, and I'll show you what you need to do to join. So let's continue this way, and I will meet you then. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have measured my the rim of the hat, and it measures 37 inches. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Once we come here, what we need to do is we need to join both ends, and to do that, I'm going to let go this loop here. I'm going to insert my hook here, and I'm going to grab this loop here, introduce it through the front, and pull up a loop. Make a chain, introduce it again through the same one, go to the back and grab the back loop and bring it to the front and do a slip stitch. And then I'm going to repeat this 3 more times. Same thing, grab the back loop, slip stitch 2 more times through the back loop only. There we go. Slip stitch, and 1 more. There we go. Slip stitch, chain 1, and now we have them both ends joined. This is what it looks like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work a single crochet in each of these spaces, which I'll show you what they look like now. Okay, the first one we're going to work here on this one, where I'm going to do chain 1. I'm sorry, single crochet, chain 1, and then I'm going to move to the next one, which is these next two. I don't know if you can see these here. That's where we're going to work the single crochet separated by 1 chain. So single crochet, chain 1, 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 single crochet, And this is, you're going to continue this way until you come to the end, and I will show you what we need to do for the next row. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have a total of 49 single crochets separated by one chain. Once you come here to the end, remember we want to the stitches that we want to end with, it's an odd number of stitches. So I have 49, so I should be okay. So now I'm going to join to the beginning of the row here, which is where I did my first single crochet. I'm just going to insert my hook and pull up a loop and do a slip stitch. Okay, from here on we're going to do a chain one, and immediately in this space here that you see right there, we're going to insert your hook, pull up a loop, and this is where we're going to start working our stitch, which is pull up a loop, insert your hook on the next space, and close once you have 3 loops. Okay, the next one is same thing. Insert your hook here where you just finished that last stitch, pull up a loop, insert your hook on the next available stitch, 3 loops, close. Then same thing, in here, and close. Pull up a loop, the next one, and close. This is our Petit Pois stitch. I've showed you before how to do it, so just continue to do this until you come to the end, and I will show you what we need to do next on the next row. Okay, I'm here at the end. I counted 49 Petit Pois, or little balls, little peas. I should have an odd number like I said, and I do. I have 49. So here what we're going to do is we're going to join to the first stitch here that we did on this row, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1, and immediately in the space here that you see, I'm going to insert my hook through there and pull up a loop, and insert my hook on the next space and pull up a loop and close. I'm going to start working the same stitch on this round just like I just showed you. Continue doing this until you come to the end, and I will show you what you need to do once we come here again. Okay, I'm here at the end of the second row of our stitch, Petit Pois stitch or pea stitch. Once we come here, I have 47. I need to do one more. I counted wrong on this row here that I told you where I had 49. I had 48, so sorry about that. I should end with 48 as well in this row, and I will. I have 47, so I'm going to do my last one. I'm just going to insert my hook where I finished my last stitch, and if you notice there's a little space here, I'm going to insert my hook right there, pull up a loop, and this completes my 48th. And then I'm going to insert my hook here to the beginning of the row and pull up a loop and join with a slip stitch. Here I'm going to chain 1, and immediately in this space here I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook on the next one and pull up a loop and close. I'm going to start again my stitch, my pea stitch, and you're going to continue again this round the same way as I showed you before, and I'll meet you at the end just to count our stitches and make sure that we're still within we have the same stitches on this first row, on this second row, and on this third row, and that will complete this part, and you're going to continue doing rounds until you have the desired length of your hat. So I'll meet you here one last time to show you what we need to do again. Okay, I'm almost here at the end. I have 47 pea stitches. I need to do one more. I'm going to insert my hook here again and pull up a loop, and I'm going to pull here, and there's a space right here. Insert my hook, pull up a loop, close, and join to the beginning with a slip stitch. On this next row, what we need to do is we're going to chain 1, insert my hook here immediately next to where we did our slip stitch, pull up a loop, insert my hook on the next one, and close. I'm going to continue this way until I come to the end again here and join with a slip stitch, and continue doing these rounds until you have the size that you want your hat to be. I think I'm going to do about 20 more rows, or I have 1, 2, 3 rows here. I think I'm going to do about 20 rows total. So I will meet you once we have our hat almost done so that we can continue and work on the top of the hat and finish off our hat. So I will see you then. Okay, I made it here to the end. I have 16 rows total. I measured my hat from top to bottom and it measures 14 centimeters. Here we're going to start doing the top of the hat and doing some reductions. So the first thing that we need to do is I joined here. I did 1 stitch and then I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook again and pull up a loop. I have 3 loops and close. On the next one I'm going to do just a normal single crochet, but on the next one I'm going to do another reduction. So insert my hook twice and close. Insert my hook, 1 normal single crochet, insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook on the next stitch and close. You're going to continue this way until you come to the very end, and I'll show you what we need to do next for the next round. Okay, I've made it here at the end of our first reduction row. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to do, I finished here my row with a normal single crochet. I'm going to work a reduction stitch here, insert my hook, and now I'm going to insert my hook on the next, on this side now, and work a reduction. I'm not going to join here with a slip stitch to the rows. We're just going to work in the round without stopping. So let me do this again. Out here, reduction stitch, and then work a normal single crochet on the next stitch, and then I need to do 1 more reduction stitch here and close, and then a normal single crochet here. Work another reduction here and a normal single crochet. Continue this way until you come here to the beginning, and I will show you what you need to do over here again. Okay, I'm here at the end of the second reduction row. What I need to do here is I need to finish here with a single crochet. I am going to continue. This is where the beginning of each of the rows was, so I know that going forward that way it starts my third row. So for this third row, it's the same thing as we've been doing. I finished with a single crochet. Now I need to do a reduction stitch, which is this one here. Insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook, or I'm sorry, do a normal single crochet, insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook on the next stitch, pull up a loop, and close. It's the same thing that we've been doing for the past 2 rows. You're going to continue the same way for this third row. We're going to do this around, and once we come back around here to the beginning, I'm going to show you what we need to do to finish off our hat. Okay, I'm here at the end. My last stitch was a reduction stitch, so here is the first stitch to the next row, to the beginning of this third row of reduction. So I'm just going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, and finish off with a slip stitch. I already cut my yarn. I'm going to pull this through the whole stitch and secure it there. Now I'm just going to insert it here again, my hook, and pull up a little loop and tie here, because what I'm going to do now is we're going to weave this stitch, this piece of leftover yarn here to close our hole on the top of the hat. So I'm just going to introduce my yarn through the needle and weave through every other stitch here. And this is, after we're done, we're just going to pull it and close the top of the hat. There we go, 1 more. Okay, and since this is, for me, this is going to be the good side, I'm just going to turn it around like this, introduce it through the back here. So now I'm just going to pull and close. This is going to close the top of the hat. Take off my needle, and with this little loop that I did here, I'm just going to tie it. There we go. Make sure it's nice and tight, and cut the remaining yarn, and weave it through the inside and hide whatever's left over here, or you can just leave it like that, nobody's gonna see it. And this is how it looks once it's done. That's the top of the hat. As you can see, it's very nice and even. Now, this is our finished project. This is what the baby hat looks like. This is, I would say it's a 3 to 6 months. I'm not, I think it would fit because it's exactly like this one. I already showed you guys this, how to do this, and this is a 3 to 6, and this is exactly about the same size. So it should fit a 3 to 6 month baby. So this is today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Oh, and I also made an adult size one. If you all follow me on Facebook, you can see what it looks like, but is exactly the same way that I did this baby hat. I did it here, except that it's a bigger version. So that's today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.